Pick up this side. Slide all the way up. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Me and Isai is out here at the junkyard today. We were supposed to be out here with the homie Mondo looking for an LS block, but realistically I'm just here to look at that EF sedan again from the previous junkyard video, because I am looking to pull the blue dashboard out of it, and I'm hoping it's still here, and I'm hoping that it's in good condition. So far, pretty much old inventory, but I do know that there are two Integras, so I may go check those out. But first, let's go find that EF sedan. Matt, if I got a Subi, it'll be this year right here. Blah bye. And it's a wagon too. My guy. Honda Accord. The sedan right there, the blue one. And I see that Integra all the way in the back as well too. And it also has the wiper. Nomis, I see it. I most definitely see it. But first off, let's see what's going on with the dashboard in this car. Oh wow, they picked this car clean from the last time I saw it. Okay, dashboard, decent condition. Glove box. Oh, you kidding me, dude? Somebody destroyed this, dude.
Right here too.
How? Why? For what? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, this is what I came here for. The EF sedan that I just recently picked up, if you guys haven't seen that video, the new project car, it is blue like this. And these normally come with blue interior. So the car that I got has blue interior as well as black, and I want to keep it blue on blue. And the dashboard had already been swapped out with a black one. The blue was originally cracked and they threw it away, so I wanted to swap it back to blue with this one, but unfortunately this is junk. So I guess I'm now in the market for a blue dashboard from somebody else. So now let's go and check out this Integra right here, and I believe in the same row there's a second Integra. They did move a lot of the old inventory. You can tell all that trash is on the floor, but I don't think we're going to stick around to see what they're bringing in. So let's see what this is. This is the GSR, I think this one came with like no engine. I could be wrong. No, this is an LS. It's special edition. Yeah. So this is what Nomis wants me to get. Let me send him some pictures and see if this is correct. And he also is looking for a plug as well too, for a car that came with a spoiler. So he needs a plug for where the wiring harness will go through on the hatch. So I just confirmed with the homie Nomis, and I know a lot of you guys asked me like pull parts for y'all and everything, and I mentioned this before plenty of times that I used to do it, and then somebody stood me up and didn't pay, so I got stuck with the part that I paid for, and I stopped doing it altogether. So the homie Nomis definitely will do it for him. So this is what he needs: a little cap for the rear wiper arm, and this one comes off like that. This had already been taken off before because it's broken, but it still stays on. So we need this. I need a 12 mil. We're gonna be taking the wiper arm and possibly the rubber down here as well too. He did say that if the car comes with a spoiler, then it would normally come with a little like plastic clip on the inside, which he pointed out is right there. I can see it. You can't see it, but I can see it. So screw comes off, right? And then wiper arm comes off, right? And then after that, the rubber. Bada bing, bada boom. The latch doesn't work, so the trunk doesn't open. So I'm gonna have to just crawl inside and grab that piece. Oh wow, this is the first time in a long while that I left my house without my razor blade. It's not in my pocket. That's kind of weird. Okay, whatever this is, got it. The homie Mondo was supposed to be here too, looking for an LS motor, and this yard has 2 Integras, and this one right here has 217,000 miles, automatic. Unfortunately, people take them apart and then the elements kind of mess up the internals. This one looks really clean though, I'm not gonna lie. And I bet you Kenny was the one that got through all of this again. Crane pulley, keyway, bolts, all of this is gone. But regardless, might still be a good block because there's not a lot of oil down there. Just might. I believe this one right here was the GSR. Hey look, it's got motor mounts. It's got an aftermarket motor mount back there. Looks eBay. It's got a dual bend shifter, which is factory for these cars, but great upgrades for ours. Holy gray interior. What in tarnations? Side markers. Is that a Supra? '85 Toyota Supra. I remember taking these flares off and making wide front end for my wagon. I actually still have them in the backyard. Same old inventory. Okay, so we're back at the sedan, and I remember in the last video you guys were like, oh, you need to get the taillights from the sedan, they're worth money. The reason why I didn't grab them was because, first of all, super cracked, right? And secondly, super cracked all the way across, and it is glued to the car. You see that? It is freaking glued to the car. That's why I didn't grab it. But we're back here now because I actually need these quarter paneling right here, and looks like somebody kind of already took it apart. So got some of the hardware here. There's only a few of them, and they really just clip into place. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pop these guys off because I'm gonna be taking these with me. They are also in very clean condition, so most definitely gonna take them before somebody else destroys them. Just like that. And then this should just come right on out of here. And behind the seat, which you can disconnect right here, it pushes the seat forward, and then there's like down here there should be another tab, so then that can come off. Somebody already tore it, you can see it right there, but once it's wedged between the seats, it's really not going to come apart. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop this side off as well. You know, honestly, if there's a K24 sitting on a floor or out of a car, I'd definitely pull the crank out for Blueberry's old engine so I can rebuild it. But I'm not really feeling like I want to take out an entire engine to get a crank today, for the most part. Oh, look, they finally put an element in the right spot. They normally put it over there, which is weird, but okay, so this is definitely new. Is it clean though?
Cleaner than mine.
What about that rusted hood though? I didn't realize it's still a thing today. Hey, inside this one's clean, huh?
Yep, super clean.
Yeah, super clean. B20Z2 front wheel drive.
Mondo, where you at, bro?
Mondo's playing, bro. Well, there goes the Audi door. So we're back home. Not much in the junkyard. A lot of empty rows, a lot of old inventory. The sedan, unfortunately, somebody destroyed the dashboard, and a lot of stuff was actually missing from the car from the last time I was there. But regardless, whatever, it is what it is. The car does have a dashboard, even though it's black. I do want to eventually switch it to a blue one. What I want to do right now is I want to move Blueberry off the driveway, just kind of push it over there or something, and then I want to bring the sedan over here so we can start tearing everything out of it, clean it all up, clean the interior, clean the body of the car, maybe put it back over there, maybe take it to the storage tomorrow. I don't know, but I want to at least clean the car up while it's here. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I spent a day off yesterday doing all the tire swapping between all of the cars. So we got the slipstreams back on here, we got the 949s back on the wagon. We have Isai's slipstreams pulled off the sedan, which is over there. He's gonna be taking it home today. I got Steely's on there now, and man, if you guys saw the Instagram stories, it was a whole ass day dealing with like 50 plus tires. But at least they're all organized and all in their rightful homes. That E85 cold start. All right, well, this is gonna sit here for however long. If you guys don't already know this, Blueberry is for sale. Now, just gotta move this car back a little bit so we can pop that car out.
Taco power.
Taco power? Powered by Bidia. Woo! Sleeper wheels, baby.
Axles?
Yeah, the axles are in there.
One shot.
I know you guys been waiting to see another ES sedan here on the driveway. This is the video. This is it. This is just a cleaning video though. We're not gonna start the build just yet, guys, and I haven't really disclosed the build either, but it's gonna be a sick one. It's gonna be a fun one. Long term, this car is gonna be here for a long time, and all I want to do is just clean it and prep it for when we do get started on this car. So first things first, we're gonna clear out this whole entire interior, my guys. There's just so much stuff in here. So much stuff in here. Let's get to it. This whole entire engine bay is gonna get stripped because we are for sure gonna respray it after the new mount goes on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So as I vacuumed the car, I kind of sprayed down the engine bay a little bit there, and right now I'm moving everything into this bin right here because I left my tote in the storage unit. Unfortunately, the center console has been split in half, so that kind of sucks. I didn't check to see if the one in the junkyard had a center console, but definitely gonna look for another one. Not a priority as of right now though, but definitely on the list. So I'm just trying to clear out my table with all the stuff that I'm not going to be needing as of right now, just to get them all out of the way. I do want to tinker with under the dashboard a little bit. I might pull it back out, I'm not entirely sure, but I want to wash the entire car, the engine bay and everything before I tackle that, depending on our daylight. So right now I'm just clearing all this out so we can get our pressure washer set up on the table here and get down with some pressure washing. I forgot about all the door panels and everything that was inside the trunk, but I got that all nice and cleared out. And you guys saw we grabbed the little carpet paneling for the quarter. This car doesn't have it, so now we do. Another thing about this car is the latch right here actually broke off. The framing, you can see right here, tore off, so the trunk doesn't actually latch. So we're gonna have to find a way to weld some new bolts on the back side so we can put the latch back on. But aside from that, I'm gonna go ahead and just vacuum this out really quickly. Okay, so the trunk is all nice and vacuumed up. I'm probably gonna scrub this down a different day before I put the carpeting in. So for right now, we are done. I just saw this as well too. Okay, well, we're not gonna slap that on just yet. God dang, battery died when it was hanging upside down here while I was pressure washing the engine bay. So I'm gonna soap the car down, give it a quick little scrub, and then rinse it down and just leave that be. The interior, I did kind of go in there with the interior detailer and wiped it all down right here. I took the clock off because I want to clean the backside of all the dirt and everything in it. But aside from that, I may do a little bit more off camera tonight, but for the most part, I just wanted to get the interior cleaned out, the car washed down, and get it prepped to get it prepped to sit for a little bit longer until we get to it. All right, guys, so we got the car all washed down, the engine bay all washed down. Miller said the engine bay is pretty clean once you wash it down, and it is actually pretty clean. But once the water is all dried up, the clarity becomes dull, because from factory there's not a lot of clear coat on here. But I'm not really worried about it because I do plan to respray the engine bay once the mount goes on, and a couple of different changes here happens. But that's for a later time. The car itself is washed. I didn't really dry it up because I mean it's gonna dull out anyways, but I wanted to get most of the dirt off. The inside of the car I went through with the interior spray and wipe, so I wiped the entire dashboard, all the door panels, the sills right here, just to get everything all dedusted. Sounds like Counter-Strike, but I just wanted all the dust to come off the paneling so it's not like, you know, all crusty and dusty. So yeah, I washed the entire thing. I'm gonna have to figure this thing out later. Probably gonna have to rinse all the water out of here so we don't create some rust. But aside from that, we did clear the entire car out of all of these stuff that was jam-packed in there. We have this bin here, we have the seats right here, we have a dolly full of an extra interior, which I'm still debating between black or blue interior, but this came with the car as well too. Aside from that, not worried about it. The goal was just to take everything out, clean the car, clean the inside, and we did just that. Got all these little tabs right here for the rear quarter lining in a bag. Got all this stuff right here set up for the homie Nomis Industries for when he come and picked it up, not the piece of hair. But anyways, guys, went to the junkyard. Unfortunately, we didn't get the dashboard we were looking for, so kind of back to the drawing board between black and blue interior, black or blue interior. And you know, we walked around, nothing new, nothing special. Got out of there and then decided that I wanted to clean out the car, and we did that today. And I'm pretty stoked because it's a fresh blank canvas. Like, the whole entire time when I went to go pick up this car, I thought it had an engine in it, and then when I got there, it had no engine in it, and that kind of, in a sense, makes it a little easier for what we're trying to do. I already know what I'm gonna do. You guys don't really know what I'm going to do. Some of you guys may have an idea of what I'm gonna do, but it just makes it a lot easier for what we're going to be doing with this car. But before we do anything with this car, I need to sell the other cars first. So by the time this video drops, I don't know if I'm going to still have Blueberry or not. It is for sale. I posted up for sale today. And the LSV CRX, that's going to go after it gets tuned. So we got to figure out when we're going to take it back to the dyno with the H2B CRX to get that all situated. But we're making progress, and that's all that matters. So we're gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit. I hope you guys are stoked and got a little in-depth look of the new car. I know a lot of you guys have been dreading me building another EF sedan, but I've actually just been hiding this car from you guys for like 8 or 9 months now, but it's here, it's home, and I hope you guys are stoked for it. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for more progress update on this car, before this car, the other cars, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.